What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friendship Frequency. This is a podcast where we talk about our real life struggles and what has worked for us. We get real, we get vulnerable, and discuss our everyday lives. And we invite you to go on this journey to better yourself along with us. I'm Taff Johnson.
I'm Aaron Winhorn.
And this is who we are, and this is what we do. Hey, hola, hola.
Hola, my friend.
How goes it?
You know, it's another fine Sunday. It's kind of, the sun's out, but it's cold.
Talk about the sun. It will disappear and I'll be sad. My God, I'm so sick of the rain that we've had for the last 100 years.
It is.
Dude, I'm shocked it's not like flooding again. Like that's how much rain we've had.
Yeah, the river was high yesterday, so.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I do not doubt that at all. But it was warm though while it was raining. That was the crazy thing is it was warm, like really warm.
Yeah.
But now, the sun's out and it's freaking cold outside. Story of my life. So
it's typical Washington State spring weather.
It's fake spring. Don't get excited, people. It's fake spring.
I forget what day it was, but it was the official day of spring. But, Washington State is notorious for come March time, you're going to face all 5 seasons.
Yeah, dude, that day that it snowed, I never got any in Graham, but people were sending me pictures from Renton, Burien area. They were sledding down hills. That's how much they got.
Yeah.
I hate the state.
5-6 inches here in the valley, which is it's pretty rare because it's if I'm at Puyallup and Graham is more likely to get snow than we are down here in the valley. So the fact that it was just snowing in this pocket in the valley is that's pretty strange.
I hate this place.
It's weather manipulation, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, here we go.
But
how was your week?
I was all right. I just worked, and I'm glad to have our third team member back, so we're just not so slammed.
Yeah. Mine was wild. Just work, and then there was a lot going on with Jaden this week, and then I ended up going into work yesterday too, into a location, and did some work yesterday for some projects that we have coming up. And it's just, we're ramping up for peak season and for busy season. So things are a little wild right now, but yeah. But other than that, it was good. I mean, overall, it was a good week. I started using my machine. Yay!
Nice. How's that going?
Fantastic. It's like night and day, which I knew that it would be, right? I knew that it would be. It was just a matter of pulling it out, putting it together, and doing all the things. But yeah, it's the first night, you got to get used to it again and everything. But now it's, riding a bike, jumped right back in there. So yeah, I feel completely I don't want to say rested because I don't. First of all, I'm about to be 46 out in these streets till 3:30 in the morning. That's probably not helping the situation, but it just, during the week, being able to sleep and get good sleep it makes a huge difference. So thank God for that. But yeah, no, I feel good. So
thank God for having a bestie that pulls the wool out right in front of your eyes for you to see.
The crazy part is we've known, right? It goes back to those things. I know the things that make me feel good, yet here I am not doing them. So no, I feel a lot better. Getting up and walking in the mornings and, just not waking up and being rushed to just hurry up and get dressed and go to work. So yeah. It makes a huge difference.
I never liked that. Back in my drinking days and before I was using my CPAP on a regular basis, that was my life, is that I would wake up, have to rush out the door, and it's my brain's not even functioning. It's maybe functioning at 2%. And so now
No,
it's
for real.
like, okay, get good quality of sleep, wake up 1.5 to 2 hours before you have to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's completely
Be
changed.
able to put your thoughts together and like just be a normal human for a minute. And like for me, it was the like I would get to work and I'd be like, oh my God, I don't even know how I got here. Like I don't remember the drive.
Yeah,
Obviously I drove it, but I don't remember like, and I'm like, okay, clearly something is not like you're not functioning on all levels that you should
yeah,
be functioning, especially for those of us that know what it feels like to function on a really good level. Like it's yeah, it's night and day difference. And I knew that it would be. It just, that little hard headedness that I'm not sure why it's still there.
I mean, ketones are magic, but they can't
Yeah.
solve sleep deprivation.
Yeah, but when you were like at that point, before I started using my machine again, I was drinking like 4 or 5 a day
Yeah,
and still just exhausted. Like that was to stay awake during the day. And now I'm just I wake up and I just feel, I'm not, it's not the, oh my God, I have to get out the door. So that in itself makes a huge difference. And
right.
then just to be able to have the energy to sustain throughout the whole day is, I mean, obviously, this, like, this is, and I know it, like, it's not like I haven't done it before. It just is, I think I let myself get in those habits of not doing what I need to do. And of course, here we are. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel so
100%.
much better. I feel a lot better. And I'm not as snappy.
I'm sure everybody involved in your life is grateful for that.
What are you talking about? I am a delicate flower.
Yeah, don't let her fool you, people. When she's lack of sleep, she's on a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
it's pretty bad. It's
She
pretty
is
bad.
she is not she is by far she is the opposite of rainbows and butterflies.
Oh my God. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. So, the people around me started to notice and I was like, okay, it's time. It's time. So, but yeah, I feel good. Things are you know, what they should be, at least for right now, as far as sleep goes. So, but yeah, it was a good week. Thankful for my machine. Not that I didn't know that already, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Just Jaden had a lot of stuff going on this week. And it's, we're ramping up for graduation and all of that. So just a lot going on with that. And then work was work. Work is always work. It's so fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my car Wednesday, and me and my sponsor are gonna look at it and try to locate where the leak's coming from. I'm thinking it's
Yeah,
probably the back window.
really.
So yeah,
Like the seal around the window or like
yeah.
the
I mean, I
body
got
seal.
like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly, to be honest, because like normally I drive around with my heater on, so the fan's blowing and I
Mm-hmm.
don't hear it. But Friday night, I'm
Mm-hmm.
driving around and I can hear the water sloshing around in the car. And I cleaned out most of the stuff out of my trunk, and now the floorboard on the passenger side has got standing water. So I don't know if it's coming in
Dude,
from the
that's
firewall because that's the only window that was taken out.
yeah. The back window?
No, the front window, but the
Oh,
back.
your windshield.
The reason
Okay.
why I say that I think it's leaking from the back window is because it's got like both. You know how the trunk has a gutter around the outside.
Yep. Yep.
So that was built up with a bunch of debris, and I've cleared that out. But like along the bottom edges of the windows, it's got like moss or stuff growing on the corners there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that it's probably infiltrating there and going into the trunk and
If you
some.
want your glass checked, like we can check the glass. I can have somebody check the glass. We have a machine that it's called an ultrasonic machine. that we could run around the glass and check for the leaks in the glass. Now, the
Uh,
body seam I can't check, but we can check the glass, and that's just a leak check. That's not anything.
yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to do that, let me know, and I'll let Brandy's in Auburn. So I'll just let Brandy know you're coming up there, whatever day you want to do that. It's crazy because here's the thing with all this rain that we've got recently, like you'd be shocked. Well, not really. I'm not shocked at the amount of vehicles that we have coming in that have the same issue going on, and it's body seams. Like we can locate it all the way back to the body seam. There was a Honda HRV that was in Bothell the other day. She thought it was her back glass. We ran the machine. It's not the back glass. It's the body seams up at the top where the hinge is for the hatch on it. Like they're almost like coming out, like bending out of the body. Like when you bend metal, and like she's got it like rains in the back of her vehicle. And I was like, dude, you got to take that to the dealer.
Yeah.
That's wild that that's even happening like that.
It's
So,
either the windshield or the rear window or the trunk because I mean, like I said, the wheel well in the back is full of water.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
briefly lifted it up and checked, and the carpet's starting to mold now that I got all the stuff out of it.
yeah, yeah.
So, and
You
obviously
need to get,
stuff in my trunk was wet. So I'm just curious. I'm like, since it's such a deep well, like, is it raining like on top because you have the wheel well and then it goes up for the
yeah.
the axle and then it goes
Hmm.
down underneath the seat. And so I'm thinking that it's probably leaking up top and running both directions because it's getting water up front and in the back. So
Yep. Yeah, it very well could be. Or it could be multiple leaks in multiple places. That's crazy.
yeah,
There's at Home Depot, they sell this stuff called damp rid. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
If you put that in your vehicle and just leave it in there overnight, it'll suck that. Once you get where, I mean, you're going to have it detailed no matter what.
yeah,
But once you get it detailed and leave that in overnight, it will suck all that extra moisture out so it doesn't continue to mold.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
dude, the amount of people that are having this issue with all this rain that we're having right now is wild. Like, it's, and listen, let's be for real. They don't make cars the way that they used to.
no,
So it is the some of the manufacturer designs are just it, I literally question sometimes like who is up there designing cars because some of the shit is just stupid.
yeah,
But yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But yeah, if you want to check the glass, we have a machine we can run over it and check the glass. But as far as the body, like that's you would almost have to take it to a collision center to have them check the body seams.
yeah,
So, damn that's no bueno, friend. No bueno.
yeah,
So, well, and think about it too. You don't think to look unless you're changing a flat tire. Like, why would you? You know what I mean? Like, why would you ever get in there?
yeah.
So now it becomes a question of how long has it been going on too. Like that sucks.
Yeah, luckily most cars have like a plug on the floors and in the probably in the spare tire wheel that you can pull to drain water out.
Hmm.
But
Um, I know there's plugs in the doors. There's drains in the doors, but I've
yeah,
never seen one in the body.
yeah,
But I've never looked for one either.
they're underneath the
So
carpet. So it's just I mean it's kind of laziness on my part. I could go and dig into it and look where it's coming from, but I don't know. It's just one of those things.
are you gonna trade it in and get a new one? We going car shopping?
Maybe. I
Let's talk
mean,
about that.
I don't want a car payment and because of me doing that debt consolidation that it's
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
and I quit paying my credit cards. It's kind of ruined my credit, which I already knew it was going to since I
Yeah.
stopped paying. You know, the chances that I'm going to get a good deal are not very good.
When you did the debt consolidation, they didn't pay your credit cards?
So I pay them every month a certain amount of
Yeah.
money and it goes into
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah.
into an account, and then they settle with the creditors.
Gotcha.
They already settled with two of my Discover cards.
Mm-hmm.
So they just,
Gotcha.
but obviously my credit was, I meant not just like my credit scores were still pretty decent because I was like
Mm-hmm.
100% on time payments and I never missed a payment. It was just,
Mm-hmm.
the high,
Interest and everything.
well,
Yeah.
the high credit, like the
Mm-hmm.
balance on them were pretty much maxed out every month. So, and I was just paying them off and then using them, blah, blah, blah. And
Mm-hmm.
so, the me stopping payment has definitely dropped my credit score. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully they can at least find the leak and stop it, and then you know what I
yeah,
mean. It's easy to get it cleaned up once you know once it's stopped, but and you know
yeah,
where it's coming from. So, but yeah, no bueno, friend, no bueno. Damn
yeah.
cars.
I need to get it taken care of sooner than later, though, because I don't need to start having electrical leaks, and I'm not in the position to
That's
necessarily go
yeah.
get another car right now.
That's the thing, right? The electrical. Like that's where it gets expensive for everybody is the electrical part of it.
I already
That's what I
have
try and
I already have ghosts that randomly my dome light will turn on when I'm driving, especially at night. But I think that's just a poor job on the people that rebuilt my car because they pulled the interior out of my old car that I wrecked and put it into
uh-huh.
this car,
Uh-huh.
and it just randomly turns on when I'm
Just
driving.
blinks.
No, it literally turns on. So like sometimes
Uh-uh.
it's just one of the dome lights, sometimes it's both of them. So I driving down the freeway Friday night coming from Tacoma and the lights kept turning on.
Heck no. Heck no. That would freak me all the way out. Yeah, definitely get it taken care of because it's not once you start getting into electrical, then you're really looking at okay, I might as well just get a new car at this point. Like that's so thank God your car doesn't have like all the extra sensors and cameras and all of that because that shit would be fried. I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, it would be totally fried. So, but
And
yeah,
it's a good thing
get
about
that.
cars though, is they kind of make a lot of those electronics to be able to withstand moisture and
Not these new ones. They don't. These new ones cannot handle it. I'm telling you right now. They like. I swear, the longer I'm in the automotive industry, like the crazier and the cheaper. Like, unless you're buying like luxury vehicles, like they just get cheaper by the damn second. I'm telling you. And I
yeah.
get it. Like I understand, but like it's like I don't know. Sometimes it is like it to me it's almost worth paying the extra for a luxury better quality vehicle than it is to get these quick cheap ones like Kia. Listen, I used to love Kias and now they're just so freaking it's
Yeah.
I mean, if you hit a bump in the road, you're buying a new engine. Like it's just
Yeah, and
yeah.
plus they're
The longer I'm in the industry, it's
the highest stolen car right now.
yeah. Yeah, insurances won't even cover them anymore. They dropped them because
Yeah.
of that TikTok that went around. Yeah. But
That's just crazy though.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, and honestly, like Kia should have took some responsibility for that, but
Yeah.
who am I? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, well, I hope that gets worked out, friend. That's no bueno. We could put a hot tub in your trunk and, just turn it into
Right.
that. Like, go with it instead of fighting it. The party mobile. What
No,
else you got planned for the weekend?
nothing. It is Sunday, so I got some meal prep to do for the week and prepare for Monday. Weekends just don't
Yep.
last like they
Dude,
used
for
to.
real. That's what I'm saying. For
They go
real.
so quick.
For real.
The older you get,
I
it's
know.
like it's not enough time.
It wasn't enough time when I was younger either. Let's be for real. It
Yeah.
literally is. Like it goes by so fast. And during the week, it's like, I was telling Jason this. I was like, when are we going to get to the point where we're not, it's so monotonous. Like it's just so, and I can't handle the monotony. Like it's literally wake up, rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? Like of the same shit every day, all day long. And for me, the greatest thing I could have right now would be financial and time freedom.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I mean? So we're there. We're almost there. We're not quite there, but we're almost there. And I just keep telling Jason, I'm like, imagine what life is going to be like when we finally do get there, you know? And
Yeah.
but then the other side of it, I'm like, now, like, we have to talk to each other and, like, actually, you know, engage with each other and not just like our time won't be taken up by something else and we'll have to, not force ourselves, but remember what it's like to have that time and financial freedom with each other. But
Yeah.
especially with Jaden leaving the house, I just don't even know what I'm going to do yet. Like,
So speaking of that, what is Jaden doing? Going to college?
yeah, um, I think local first to do the first 2 years, but Jaden, like, Jaden is such, first of all, Jaden is definitely my kid. There's like 15 careers that we want to do, and there's like, the biggest, the one that has been around the longest and the most consistent is criminal justice. Jaden has always, always, always been interested in criminal justice. Jaden is a avid Criminal Minds episode, can remember everyone, tell you what happened, what's going on. So criminal justice has always been a thing, but then recently it turned into culinary, going and becoming a chef, which of course my dad was like, "What?" My dad was like, "Absolutely, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll help pay for it." So
Nice.
um yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I know the first 2 years I think will be local, and then the last 2 or 4, depending on what direction Jaden goes in, will be at a university. So we'll see. We'll see.
So
I don't think any of,
technically, he's not leaving home.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't think any of my kids will be very far away from me ever. Ashley, maybe. Ashley's actually getting ready to leave to go to Hawaii for 10 days, but I don't think
What
any of
part
my
with all
kids
the
will be.
flooding?
I don't know what part. They have they do, his Micah's family has some property there, so I'm not sure what part it is,
Yeah,
but
because
it's on the beach.
a lot of Hawaii's flooded.
I know,
Like
I just saw
Maui.
that, but I don't know what part it is exactly.
Yeah, my friend's an airline stewardess, and one of her coworkers lives in Hawaii. And this morning, she sent me a video that her friend sent her of like her kid's room is like 2, 3 feet
Like
flooded throughout.
underwater already?
Well, like the
Like
bed,
in the house?
yeah, like 2, 3 feet of water in the kids' bedroom. All
Dude,
their
that's
toys are floating
wild.
around. She's walking around. The
Oh,
entire house is just flooded.
that's wild.
Yeah,
Dude, that's scary. I've been through tornadoes and I've been through hurricanes, but never flooding like that. Like that's my worst fear, is to wake up and to step into water. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like you wake up and you step into water. Why is my, anyway? Yeah. So that's my worst fear though, would to be like to wake up and to step into water.
Yeah.
That was no. I've never been through flooding like that. I've done tornadoes, done hurricanes, that kind of stuff, but never any flooding. So that would be wild.
No,
That sucks. Hawaii's so, like, you don't think of them having stuff like that.
yeah,
So that sucks.
right.
Or like the volcanoes that they've had in the past, when the volcanoes go off. Oh, dude, I would freak out.
Well, I
That
guess
would scare the life out of me.
they've had a lot of rain and then some tsunamis, so That's pretty
Like
scary.
the waves,
Yeah.
tsunamis, like the waves hit the island. Ooh, that's freaking
Well,
scary, bro.
like there was an earthquake or something, and then the water just like sucked out, and then eventually it's going to cause a tsunami
Yeah.
when it comes back in.
Where was there like a big earthquake or something in Japan?
Not that I heard, but I'm sure there was to cause the
See,
tsunamis.
no thanks.
So
No thanks.
you missed out on Frank salsa. It's not really spicy. It's really good.
No, I have some.
You have some.
I have some. I just haven't opened it or tasted it. Last night, Frank was like, at bingo, he was like, listen, if y'all haven't been to bingo, let me just tell you, bingo is the equivalent of going to the club for my age group. Okay. It's so fun. They play music. I'm dancing and dabbing at the same time. I won Friday night. Jason won last night. It's super fun, but it's a bunch of old people. So if you're younger, stay your ass at home because we're not here for the young crowd. Anyway, so last night at bingo, Frank was like, I need to ask you a question. And I was like, okay. He was like, it's not bad. I was like, okay. He was like, how are you Mexican and allergic to jalapenos? I was like, first of all, I'm half white. Okay. Second of all, my dad is allergic to jalapenos. I'm allergic. My kids are allergic. I was like, what happens is like, if we can eat them, like, yeah, we can eat them, but we break out in this rash all over. I was like, and my lips swell up and all these things. Like, I just stay away from them for the most part. I was like, but he was like, well, the salsa, it's gonna have jalapenos. And I was like, well, I hope so. It's salsa. Be kind of weird if it didn't. But yeah, I haven't tasted it yet. But I saw like his pictures when he was making it, like how much jalapeno he had, and there were seeds still in there too. So the seeds is where the heat is.
Yeah.
So if you don't remove the seeds, then you keep the heat. So yeah. I'll let Jason try it and see if he dies first. And then, not that I
Yeah.
don't trust Frank, I just don't.
He gave me some last night or yesterday at the walk. He showed up, and
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't got nothing at home to make for lunch, so I'm gonna go to like that taco place that I used to go to when I
Yeah.
worked, and they do like a pineapple marinade for their chicken. So I said,
Huh?
give me 4 plain chicken tacos.
That's called adobada.
So I brought them home and put that salsa on it, and I was like, God damn, this is the bomb.
I mean, I know it's good. I don't doubt it. Frank. There's nothing that Frank's ever cooked that I'm not like,
Yeah.
Um, I his food is always fantastic. I just don't want to die when I eat it. So I don't need my throat swelling up and closing or anything like that. So
No, we don't
I'm
need
gonna
that.
I'm gonna make Jason try it first and see what he says. But too, like the older I've gotten, because I've stayed away from like jalapenos and stuff like that, the older I get, like I can't handle spice as much now, like as I could when I was younger, because
Yeah.
I've, stayed away from it. My kids love it. Like they'll risk it all. They don't care. And I'm over here like, I don't know.
Yeah. I used to hate spice, but like when I first went on my first health journey and lost a bunch of weight and I was cooking
Yeah.
all my food, I learned to love like spice. And partner cooks a lot and loves to put jalapenos or chilies in everything he
Chilies,
cooks,
yeah.
and it's like
I mean,
less
I love
spicy.
spice. I like spice. I do like spice, but I don't like when it overpowers the flavor. Like all you can taste is the spice and not
Yeah.
the actual flavor of something. But like my dad loves, like you can't get it hot enough for my dad. And he'll just be walking around swelled up and like rash all over. He's okay with it. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like,
Right.
so, but yeah, no, I'm going to try it. I mean, I will try it on something. I'm very particular about salsa in general. Like, I really have only ate, like, especially homemade salsas. Like, my grandmother's, obviously, I've ate hers when she would make salsa as a kid, but like, I have yet to find a really good salsa that's homemade that I like other than my own. But see. There's nothing that Frank has ever cooked that I'm like, this is not for me. So
Yeah.
his chili, like, dude, his chili was freaking
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
So,
the first time
but
he's
yeah.
ever used mango in anything. I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
first time he's
Mm-hmm.
even eaten it.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
was like, really?
And mango salsa is like it's a hard one. Like it's a hard one to get right. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be good. So I'm sure Jason will love it. But yeah, I gotta make some tacos or something to put on there so I don't die in the process. But yeah, he was like, how can you be Mexican and allergic to jalapenos? First of all, mind your business, okay, Frank? Second of all, I'm half white, just so we're all clear. So he's like dying laughing, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why is this so weird to everybody? We can be allergic to things, just so we're all clear.
Yeah. I think I might just like switch to bingo because slots just aren't my thing.
Dude, it's so fun. It's
I
so fun, Aaron.
I don't find any fun in it because you're not. I never win at bingo.
That's what Frank says too. Like Frank last night was close. Like he needed one number a couple times and
Yeah.
he didn't get it, but it's fun. And plus for me, like where we sit in bingo is like it's called the social room. There's like a regular room, non-smoking. Then there's like the smoking room. Well, then there's the non-smoking social room where people are not all quiet and they play music in the background and we talk and joke around whatever, and you're not like getting weird looks at you to like shut up and be quiet. So, and we play the machines and the paper, and it's just 3 hours of us hanging out and doing mindless stuff, and
Yeah.
it's fun. I mean, I have a good time. I like it. Jason, it's fun to play with Jason because Jason gets really stressed out, like
Yeah.
anxiety ridden if they go too fast or
Well,
if they
I'm the
call a
same
wild
way.
number.
It's like,
Yeah, but that to me, that's what makes it fun is because Jason's over there like, "Oh my god."
yeah. If you're
I just
playing too many cards at once, it's like I
well,
played
and it
it
was the
muckleshoot and you get like a full book and it's like
yeah.
sometimes it's hard to go through all of it.
Mhm.
And so I
Mhm.
always like daub like before because they'll put the
Yes.
number up on the screen. So I try to always pay attention to the number on the screen so I stay ahead of
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, Jason too. And like all the different patterns and all that kind of stuff, like I try and help him mark out all his cards. And then, plus the papers have colors
Yeah.
around the borders or whatever. Well, Jason can't always see the color. So he sits right next to me and he's like, is it this color, babe? And I'm like, yes, it's this color. Like,
Yeah.
so, but it's
The
fun though. We have
the
a good
patterns
time.
always confuse me. I need to figure out
Yes.
a way to like mark
See,
the
you got to come
pattern
with us. I'll
and
help
not
you.
mark. Well, nobody ever invites me. I hear like the
Well,
day after
listen,
that you guys go play bingo.
originally it started out as a girls thing, right? Like just me, Kim, and Ashley. And then the next night, the guys came with us. And then this past Friday, it was just me, Kim, and Ashley again. And then last night, Ashley's dad and his girlfriend, Frank, Kim, and me, and Jason all went. So, but yeah, Friday, Saturday nights, that's the move. That's the
Yeah.
new club. We're going to bingo.
Yeah.
So, and we do the early set. Well, the PM session it starts at 6:45. We usually get there about 6, so we can get situated and mark our cards and all of that. And then they have a lady that comes around and does drinks and food, and we usually get chicken strips and tater tots and whatever drink you want. And then that's the PM session, and then there's the moonlight session. Now that is the one that has kept me out in these streets till
Yeah.
3:30. That one starts at 10:45. It's over about 2ish. And then I'm like, well, let's go play some slots.
I'm not trying to do the moonlight session.
And then I go to the slots, and next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, it's 3 o'clock. I have to go home. So but it's fun. The first Friday night, I won and had to split it with like 500 and something other people. So I only got like, I think 6 of the cards were mine on my machine. So I got $60. And then the second night, I won $1,200. And then Friday night, I won 100. And then last night, Jason won 250. So, because he had to split a $500 pot with somebody else. But the
Yeah.
good thing is, to me, like BJ's versus Muckleshoot, BJ's does not have nearly as many people that go compared
Yeah.
to Muckleshoot. Like
Yeah.
Muckleshoot is huge. I mean, you know how big Muckleshoot is. So your chances of winning are better, and
Yeah.
it's just not as crowded, and you know. So, but there was these ladies that was in the social room with us last night. These older black ladies. I'm trying to tell you, I was dying. They like she would get close, and she was like, "You're calling every fucking number other than mine." And then, it's the end, and they're like, "Thank you guys for coming. Please drive safe. We'll see you next time." And she yells out, "You are not welcome." Because she didn't win. I was dying. So, but yeah, it's a good time. Friday and Saturday nights. It's the equivalent of, being in the club for our age group. Just is what it is. I've embraced it.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's a good time. So went and did that. And then today, reset for the week, figure out what we have going on this week with Jaden, and just get ready for that. Not a whole lot. Laundry, that kind of stuff. Find out why my father-in-law is calling me. So,
Right.
but yeah, good times, good times.
Yeah.
We gotta, I was thinking about this yesterday. I gotta start figuring out what we're gonna do when Jennifer comes for that weekend, because she flies in at, let's see, I want to say like 11:30 or something like that. Do do
When?
do on that Saturday, this
April 6th or May? June?
May, June.
Do we
But
want
she
to?
flies in. She gets to wait. I have to find it. I think she comes in Saturday morning sometime. Austin to Seattle. Here she goes. It would help if I could see this stupid thing. Depart Sunday. She comes in at 11:08 a.m.
On
So
Saturday or
on
Sunday?
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, the
Yeah.
6th.
She ain't going to want to hike on Saturday, but
Well, no. And here's the other thing I was thinking about. I don't know that I would be able to do the hike with Jordan. I don't know that Jordan would be able to do that. She could physically do it, but I'm scared. She's not exactly the most stable person walking. So
yeah.
I don't know that I want to have her on the side of a mountain freaking trying to scale and not fall down the side of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she comes in that Saturday, and then she flies out that Tuesday. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for the time that she's here. And Jaden's graduation is on Monday the 8th at 2 o'clock. So yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we should not hike on Sunday. And you said you wanted Jordan on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, Jordan will be with me for 2 weeks. The 2 weeks before that too. So she comes back when we fly back from Texas, Jordan will be with us. She's gonna stay with me for 2 weeks. So she'll be on the walks and stuff with us. So,
Okay.
but yeah, we can put her on the podcast. I don't know what we'll talk to her about. We'll figure it out. But she, it will be, it'll be interesting to see. But I got to figure out something to do while she's here. Because we'll have that Sunday, and by that point, I'll already have Jaden ready to go for graduation, so I won't have to do too much for that. Jaden's
Yeah.
actual last day of school is June 4th, and then graduates on the 8th. So,
Very cool.
yep, I'll be a hot mess. Hot mess.
Yeah. Cool.
But
Cool.
yeah. Well, you doing okay, Fred?
Yeah. Just, I mean, I'm not like happy go lucky, but life is
You want to
life.
unpack that, or are we not unpacking it?
We're not unpack. I mean, because I don't exactly know. I mean, it's just life. I meant nothing specifically. So
Okay. Saying anything, yes, bad, good? No. I'm just giving you the opportunity to talk.
yeah, no, I ain't got nothing.
Me either. Just work.
Yeah.
That's all I'm focused on at the moment. Work and surviving to the next day.
Yeah. I mean, Still doing my daily routines, walking every morning and going to the gym.
Good.
I haven't stopped any of that.
The walking does feel good. I will say that. Even just to, I mean, it's not like I'm not lifting. I'm not doing any of that, but the walking is, even if that's all I do, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Feels good to just get up and, get the blood moving.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Although my treadmill, this janky ass treadmill I have, this is why, like, I got it from somebody in my neighborhood that was selling it for $50. So I can't really complain about it, but like, it's lived its life. It's either time to get a new one from somebody else in the neighborhood for cheap and let it live its life. This one has lived its life.
Yeah.
We've got all $50 and some out of it.
I know you guys
I can, like,
periodically look for a new one that's like on sale or something, but
it's like now I can smell the track like burning, not being, you know what I mean? Like the rubber getting hot or whatever. And I'm like, okay, it might be time to find a new one.
yeah,
It's lived its best life.
Or tighten it. You know, the belt's probably stretched over time. And,
well, I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's a way to tighten it.
That very well could be exactly what it is. I'm about to make Jason look at that. Because that's what it feels like, is like the belt is like loose, and it kind of moves side to side.
Yeah, it's loose.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have him check that.
Because
how do you tighten it though?
I don't know. There's got to be some nuts or something that you can spin to tighten the back drum to get it to tighten the belt. I would assume. I mean, I don't know much about treadmills, but I would think that there would have to be some kind of adjustment, because I've been on treadmills where you could tell that the tread is slipping as you're walking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And because I'm so graceful, I can't not have one that functions properly, because it takes everything I have to walk correctly on it.
Right.
If it's skipping a little bit, that's a guaranteed injury for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to Jason as a honey-do list. Look at the treadmill and see if you can tighten it.
No, I'm really going to as soon as I get off here.
Or just Google that make and model on how to tighten the belt, if it's even possible.
And it's a super old one too. Like, you can tell it's, it's been around for a minute. So it's got its money's worth. But I mean, if I could tighten it and make it last a little longer, all I do is walk on it. It's not like I need,
Right.
I'm not running on it or anything. I would rather run outside than run on a treadmill. So, but yeah, I'll have him look at it. That's a good idea, Aaron. Good idea. Yeah, friend, that's all I got.
Yeah, all I got.
Not a whole lot. Not super exciting life right now, just lifey. So.
Yeah. All right, then.
All right, y'all.
Till next time.
Till next time. Adios.
Peace. Please like, subscribe, and share, and don't be afraid to reach out to us with feedback and topic ideas. We are here to offer hope to everyone, and we cannot do this without you. Until next week, I'm Aaron.
I'm Tab.
This is the Friendship Frequency. This is who we are. This is what we do. Have a great night. Peace. Bye.